What's going on, y'all? We got another trade of the day. Today was an interesting day, and we're gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about how I did NVDA. I made $243 on NVIDIA overnight. Today was not my favorite trading day, honestly. This was the second red day of the week, and things are looking weak in the actual market. So I'm gonna break down this trade, but also I want to share a couple things. So we're gonna go into the charts, right? I held this play overnight, and I invested. I got three contracts, I believe. So I invested like about 3,500. I planned on staying in it longer, but when I saw how things were this morning, I just got out, right? So I made 250 right when the market opened. I got out and I was done, right? This trading day has been very interesting. So let's break it down, right? So we're gonna go in right here. All right, boom. Right. So right now we got Tesla. I'm looking to take this trade actually right now. If Tesla can get under this level right here, I'm going to enter this trade, and my target would be 384, which would be $2. Um, but yeah, so let's go into NVIDIA real quick. So we have NVIDIA, right? So yesterday we had a sell-off. Now I entered in this trade right here, right before the market closed. So we had a sell-off, but I knew that the support level was 140, right? And so Nvidia was holding this level at 140. So I entered in at like 140, like 90, right? And I thought in my mind, I was like, okay, I'm going to, because here's Nvidia was just at 153 in pre-market, and then the other day it was at 152, right? So whenever a stock like has a pullback, then you kind of expect it to go back up to where it was just at, right? Depending on the market you're in. We've been in a bull market, but it does depend because like right now with the presidency and things like that, there is like mixed sentiment on like what's going to happen. So and this was in my swing account too, right? I have two trading accounts. I have a swing account and I have a day trading account. So right here, I entered in right here. And then as you can see, this is called a gap up. The stock closed at 139.01. Let's see. The stock closed at 140.08 right there, right? And then stock opened at 143. No, it opened at 142.57. So I literally got out right here, right? I got out at 142.57. So, and then you see it, boom, big red candle right there. And this is another bear flag, big red candle, flag right here, and then another move to the downside. I think NVIDIA might drop a little bit lower, but we're going to see. But let's look at the market real quick, right? So when you're trading and you see all these wicks right here, this is on a 15-minute. Let's go to the 5-minute. When you see a whole bunch of wicks right there, that's Tesla. Tesla opened at 393 and it's now trading at 392, right? So what does that mean? What that means is if Tesla ain't moving, man, the market is looking ugly, right? You can make moves on some of these moves, but you got to be very, very careful because a day like this, you will lose a lot of money if you don't know what you're fully doing, right? So you got NVIDIA, you see it, NVIDIA is trying to trace back up. In this type of market, I don't want to take a lot of things for chance because we got the inauguration next week. Tomorrow is a holiday, so it's not a trading day, right? Which means that anytime, what I've noticed is anytime before a holiday or a non-trading day in the middle of the week, the market be acting real funny. And I be believing that like Wall Street got a button, and they could push a button for a red day. They could push a button for a green day. That's what I be believing, because they be manipulating stuff for real. But tomorrow's is holiday, and it's not a trading day. So, it always be funny the day before, like, we have an off day in the market. But all of these are wicks right here, right? Big wicks, big wicks, big wicks. Like there's moves, but there's no real like momentum. So as you can see, NVDA right here is trading. So this is pre-market, right? So here's the range. Here's the range right here, right? NVDA has been inside of that range, and then it has a little move to the downside, and now it's trying to get back to that range. Tesla has been inside of the range. These are the pre-market levels. So you see right here, I didn't trade Tesla today, so I didn't chart them for the day, but this is pre-market levels, right? So check this out. So this is the range for the day, and then this is the low range, right? All right, boom. Perfect. So that's the low range, right? So as you can see, Tesla is trading within this range. So we got 387 and we got 398. That's a $10 range. Can you make money in this? Absolutely you can. You could have got in right here and wrote it up, right? You could have made however much, depending on how many contracts you got, but that is a range, right? Any stock, right? Look at Netflix. Let's see where Netflix is at. Their high, pre-market high was here, and they've kind of been going in and out of the range all day, right? This is a big move, but when you have these EMAs right here, right, you got a 200 EMA right here, which is the yellow line. You got a green VWAP, and then you got the 9 and the 21 EMA right here. When you have all of that, when the stock comes to these, it's going to slow down, because it's testing to see if it's going to keep going in that direction or if it's going to reject and bounce off and go the opposite way. So Netflix is going in between the range. Let's look at Meta. Meta, right? I did not trade Meta today, but let's look at it. Meta this is the pre-market highs right here. So we got boom and we got boom. Pre-market lows, right? All right. So this was a range, and then you see it broke below the pre-market lows, and then it came down all the way to 606 from 611, but it tried to come back within the range so it could go back up here, and it didn't. And now it's here, and now it's trying to go back up all over again, right? So today was a real funny trading day, I will say. So that NVIDIA play is really like all I got. I wasn't a big fan. And look at all these wicks too, right? Look at this big ass wick right here. It's big ass wick or a shadow. It went all the way to 602, but it didn't break below. It came all the way back up, right? That is indecision. That's buying pressure, but it's also indecision. Look at all of these wicks right here. You know a strong trend when there's not a lot of wicks. So right now, Meta is trading live right now. There's not a lot of wicks. This candle doesn't have any wicks. This candle has one wick right here. The next candle has a wick, but it's green. The next candle has a small wick and then a wick right here. So this is a strong uptrend right now, right? When you start seeing a lot of these wicks, candle after candle, don't trade it, because that's not a strong trend. So I'd be looking for like trends, right? That I know, like I'd be looking for like rejections. So yeah, I'd be looking for rejections. So like this right here, this was a rejection, right? And this is today. This happened the other day. I don't know if you remember when I posted the video about yesterday. This literally happened the exact same day. So look at it. Right here, it rejected off of this level and then it came down, right? Look at Tesla. Look at today. It came up here, came down, it broke above this level, but then it tried to get up here, and then what it do? It came down. So you could have taken this trade right here from 402 and rode it all the way down to 393. That's a $10 move. Depending on how much you invested, you could have made 50, 80% on your money, right? But that's a good move right there. So you want to, when you're trading, you want to make sure that you're trading based off of the level. So you see here, it goes here. If it does not go above, don't get into a call. And if you are in a call right here and you see it kind of going down, get out of the trade immediately, right? Because you're seeing that it's going to the opposite side, right? So, yeah, when we're looking at all these stocks, when we're looking at all of these stocks right here, and then look at Palantir, right? So look at what Palantir is doing now. Boom. It tried to go up today, dropped down, and it was just real choppy. Do not get caught in the chop. Please do not get caught in the chop. And now look what's happening. That joint is blasting off back to 68, right? So, yeah. So boom. Boom. So yeah, that's the trade of the day. You got to be patient in the market for real. That's a big thing that I learned. You got to be patient daily. You got to be patient when you're in swings. You got to be patient letting patterns form as well. And don't anticipate the market. You got to know how to react to the market in a timely manner so you could benefit from that, right? So yeah, so that's what I got for you guys, man. That's the trade today. That's NVDA, $243. I really took it light today because it was looking funny and I just didn't have the patience for that. One thing that I'm working on as a trader is my patience continuously. I don't always have the most patience. I used to have a lot less. I have a lot more now. But at the end of the day, this thing is about patience, right? You got to have patience. You got to have patience. So don't beat yourself up if you lose money. We all lose money. And we all lose money and we all make money, right? The goal is to keep your losses smaller than your wins. And over time, you're going to figure out how to win more and more and more. And, that's when you become profitable. So yeah, so that's what I got. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the comments. And always remember, get out of your head and get into this world, because this world, your head is a dangerous place to live in. All right, I'm going to see you on the next video. Peace.